Rob, and welcome to Axel's Garage. We have the Little Big Dummies Avalanche out here. This is a 2005 Chevy Avalanche. It's got aftermarket cheapo headlights and parking lights or marker lights on it. They have been deteriorating over the last couple of years in the sun, just getting oxidized. They were cheapos from Amazon. We did a video on it, I believe, when we put it in. But one of them broke and it was hanging out. And I'll show you what we found. I'm gonna cut, it's zip tied in. I'm gonna cut those zip ties, show you what we found. I'm gonna put a new set of Chinese headlights and parking lights in, but this time from a name brand place, NiLight. Hopefully we get a little bit longer life out of them. So he went out to his car one day at college and this is what he found. The light just hanging out. So the only thing that I could think of is either another vehicle hit him, cracked the housing, and it came out, because the mounting points are what's cracked, or more likely two college students playing around, maybe wrestling, banged into it and then cracked the mounting points, because there's no damage to the front. It's just the plastic clips where they mount in are both cracked, so something must have hit it. It popped out. But you could see how weathered they are, and this is only about 2 years or so, and the bottom ones must have some kind of clear protection on them, because they're starting to get, like almost like that clear protection is burning off. So we bought them on the Amazons, real cheap. They looked really nice when we put them in, and right away the sun did its thing on them. So this time, like I said, we're going with NiLight lights. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna replace one side for now, and the reason why is because the headlights are adjusted really good. So I don't want to start from scratch. When you put new headlights in, you got to play with those adjusters like crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this side in, and then tonight we'll take it, we'll shine the light on a wall and see where the headlight is on the good side, or the side that's adjusted nice, and we'll adjust this side to match that, and then we'll do the other side, and then we have a starting point at least on the lights. Because I remember we started fresh on these and we're a little bit of a pain in the ass to get them exactly right. I wound up using, I think, one of the Suburbans, pulled it up to a wall, marked where the lights were shining on the Suburban, and then pulled his car in the same spot, the same distance from the wall, and then made his match the Suburban. I think pretty sure that's what we did when we first adjusted. So the old ones would have had a clip that went in there and some kind of groove that would go in on this side. That's not there, so I'm just going to turn the bulbs out. And we got a little LED in the corner, and this is just a regular, I don't know, 3157 in amber, and that's the housing. You can see how it's cracked right over here. Now down below where the headlight is in this vehicle, it's got those regular GMT 800 style clips that usually you can pull out with your finger. I can't get it out. I'm gonna have to get a little screwdriver just to poke that out. So down where the headlights are, this is gonna be your adjuster. I don't think these adjust in and out. I think they just adjust up and down. If memory serves me right, there's only one adjuster on them, but we'll be able to tell once we get it out. So you got these metal clips that usually you can take out by hand, but in this vehicle, they're in a weird spot because the lights are down below. Usually the headlights are the ones up on top, but the Avalanche with the plastic body cladding, which this one is, has these weird kind of headlights that are at the bottom with the parking lights up top. The normal Avalanche without the cladding, they have the headlights on top and parking lights on the bottom. So now that you got those two out, you should be able to pull the headlight assembly right out through the front. All right, so now we got them out. Unscrew these bulbs. All right, we do have some decent LED bulbs in these, but here's my housing, and yeah, there's only one adjustment. and that's right here, and this is going to go be your up and down. There is no side to side adjustment on these vehicles. All right, so here's our new one. It's got some of the blue stuff on it to protect them. They're very similar. All right, hopefully they'll hold up a little better as far as how this one's not too bad. The other one's a little worse, but you can see these upper ones, the sun just did a number on. So in the kit, no bulbs, but a pair of white gloves so that you don't touch the halogen bulbs and cause them to burn out prematurely, which we're not worried about because we don't have any of those bulbs. And then it's got the tape on the back, which is a little bit of a pain in the neck sometimes because it leaves the residue behind. And it also comes with new in the box with these retaining pins. I mean, chances are you don't need to use the new retaining pins. All right, so we're gonna pop those things off of it. Let's move the camera. Slide these bulbs in. All you need to do is line the holes up where the pins go through and slide the pins in. And then slap them in there. And that's it. Oh, maybe I did that. Come on. Ah, it's not all pulling out. All right. Move some on one side. So you get all this stuff out. Okay, so here is the clip that will go into this opening right here. Let me get you a little closer. So this side has this, and that just fits right in here. And this side has this plastic clip that did not hold up well in the old one. So let's peel off the little protectors, the bulb opening. So now you slide that one in that end. That one pops in at that side. And that looks really nice. And there you have it. Compared to this side, you could see the old one here, right? Again, the top one is just irritated from the sun, and the bottom one you could see, hopefully the camera's picking it up, you could see where it seems like there's some kind of clear coat on the inside that's just deteriorating over time. So that's really it. Quick and easy. It's going to be the adjusting is the pain. So if you want it to go both of them, that's fine. That's your choice, and then you just got to adjust them. I find adjusting to be a little bit, there's a fine line between properly adjusted and blinding people that are coming. So like I said, you could, if you have a similar height truck or a friend has a similar height truck, you could pull up to a dark wall, mark your distance from that wall, and then mark the wall, with some tape or something, just to see where the two lights are, and then pull the next vehicle into the same spot and adjust it to that. Or you could do one at a time. I mean, in reality, we would have just left them the way they were. They were sun faded. They weren't to the point where I was going to replace them. Probably would have got another year or two out of them if that other one didn't break. You know, shit happens. But I'll link these NiLights in the description below. They do seem very similar to the old ones. Hopefully they hold up a little bit better. And they did come, like I said, with the new retaining pins and a pair of white gloves if you want the white glove service. But that's it today from Axel's Garage. Hope you enjoyed the quick video changing your headlights out on a Avalanche. And this is, we call these the Bulldog Avalanches. They have the body cladding, so the headlight configuration is a little different than the ones that don't have the plastic body cladding that makes them look like a Bulldog. And what I mean by it looks like a Bulldog is some people say it's ugly, but they like it. Sort of like a Bulldog. Thanks for watching.